Chapter 2. A Pragmatic Court. The jovial mood from the breakfast table was a distant memory. Later that evening, a thick tension filled the living room as Mina and her parents sat on the couch, facing an uncharacteristically serious Maya. The air was heavy, the atmosphere thick with the impending discussion. Maya broke the silence, her hands clasped tightly in her lap. "I'm disappointed in how you went about this, Mina. I'm also worried. What if you keep doing this to get your way? What if I get persuaded to do the same thing? What if you start to persuade our new sibling? This has the potential to cause major disruptions in the family." Her tone was not only one of anger but of genuine fear and concern. David nodded, his expression a formidable mix of love and authority. "We were going to hold court regardless of Maya's response here. But you do bring up some good points. After Sarah and I had time to talk, we came to a conclusion. This isn't about punishment but about a pragmatic course of action. We can't let this get out of hand, Mina." He took a deep breath. "First, we are going to severely limit your privileges. Immediately after the concert, you will be grounded for 2 weeks, with the exception of interactions with your birth mom. But that's not all." Sarah spoke next, her face serious. "We liquidated all the revenue from your ad revenue and bank account, which stood at about $2,000. We understand this is abrupt, but we felt it was necessary. We put half of it in your college fund and the other half in an account that will be used for your first car, which we matched." Mina's eyes widened, a feeling of shock, anger, and injustice washing over her. "You cleared out my balance and bank account?" she asked, her voice incredulous. "Without my consent?" David looked at her with a pragmatic expression of stern authority. "The money was earned using our internet, our power, the camera we bought you, and so on for all of your videos. We're not denouncing your actions, but you are not ready to be financially independent and we don't want this to be a hassle in your life." He then slid a small white envelope across the table. "You're back on a $20 a month allowance and you are going to have to submit formal requests in writing to access any money that you gain from now on." Sarah picked up a tablet, phone, and camera from the end table. "We have also confiscated these and we've locked you out of all your accounts. You'll need to go through us for any uploads that you want to do in the future. You must also submit formal requests in writing to upload any of these videos." They were using language that was more suited for an adult to show Mina that she really wasn't ready for this kind of responsibility just yet. He then softened his tone, a gentle, candid look in his eyes. "Mina, there's something else. After you gave us the binder, we had the agency contact your birth mom." Mina froze, her jaw dropping in surprise. "She doesn't have a passport," David continued, "and she said it would be a good 2 or 3 months before she could tie up her affairs. We informed her that she can stay with us for a few months until we can help arrange accommodations and a job and all that." A warm smile spread across his face. "And she was over the moon in excitement to hear about your plans and what you did. Mina, I want you to know beyond any doubt that I am impressed with you and your decision. All of our actions, the limitations, the grounding, are to protect you in the long run. We want to make sure you're ready for this. This family has every intention to make this dream come true for you." Sarah chimed in, "Truthfully, you should not have had this responsibility, and if anyone is to blame, it is us. When you started making those videos, we never thought you would be making more than $5 or $10 here and there. This is too much responsibility for a child of your age to be focusing on. You should be concentrating on school and friends. We aren't putting an end to your vlogging career, we are just putting it on the brakes for now." A wave of emotions washed over Mina: relief, gratitude, and a profound sense of love. She had a newfound respect for her parents and was grateful that they had put her in check, guiding her with a firm but loving hand. Their pragmatic approach wasn't a rejection. It was a way of showing her that they were all in this together and they were going to do it the right way. Mina took a deep breath. "I'm sorry, I really am," she said, her voice sincere. "To all of you, I had no intentions of ever leaving this family. I just felt like I had to do what was right by my heart. And I'm glad. I'm glad that I can sacrifice to get my mom here. But can I at least upload one of my magic videos? This is honestly the worst time for you all to put an end to my hard work that I have been working towards. I finally decided to upload some of the ones I had been waiting to try to make perfect. Meeting Murray finally convinced me to upload my other videos. This has been a year in the making. Well then, I highly suggest you submit a formal written request," David said while winking in a sign of instant approval to the apple of his eye, Mina. He slid over a printed slip which had all the information ready to be filled out, which of course, they had already agreed to rubber stamp approval.